if I can not come on. And then we do a check, make sure it's working. Oh, wait now. Hey, quick test. Quick test. Testing. Testing. That's that worked. Welcome to Wednesday webinar number 5. This one is training doesn't stop when class is finished. Put that there. So you've been to class, gone to class, and it's all about training doesn't stop when class finishes. Now this could be you've done a block, you've done a session, you've done some privates, and then what? Yeah, well, it could be that you've been to class, and then you know at home. Then what? So this is all about what do you do when you're not in class. I get asked lots and lots of questions every day, every week. Right? One of the biggest things I get is, my dog can do it at home. My dog can do it in class. My dog can't do it at home. My dog can't do it in class. My dog's deaf. Yeah. My dog's stubborn. Right? If that sounds like you, yeah, not alone. Yeah. Going to talk about why it happens and why it's completely normal. Yeah, absolutely normal for a dog to do that. The scenarios, class, real life, two very different scenarios. Right? In class, everything is structured, there's fewer surprises, it's controlled, it's a staged event. Right? Keep looking down because that's where the camera is. Put it up there. It's a staged event. Right? Better. So everything is like almost staged. It's an act, right? So it's structured. I know what I'm going to be doing for an hour. I can control most things, right? In real life, dogs have a smell. Dogs are unpredictable. You can't control the other things, right? Training class to your dog and your local park are two completely very different worlds. It's like us learning to drive. We're in a car park, nice quiet car park. And a little beep beep, right? And the day after, we're on a motorway, and it's Friday, and it's 5 p.m. It's very, very different. The situations are different. The factors are different. The environment's different. It can be harder. Yeah. What you've got to look at is a lot of dogs do behave very differently at home. They do behave very, very differently at home. Because what you've got to look at is, talk about 3Ds, and we've got distance, duration, distraction. You look at the distractions at home, and the dog knows all the smells, right? It's So it can be quite relaxing. So the chill out at home more. There's not as many sounds. There's not as many sights. There's not as many smells. There's not as many dogs. Yawning. There's not as many things moving around. But what you've got to look at is how dogs learn. Dogs learn in context. So you've got to look at doing the same thing in different environments. A sit in the kitchen, is a sit in the class, is a sit in the car park or the park, the car park, anywhere. You know? So what you've got to look at is training the same exercises, behaviours in different factors, environmental factors, inside, outside, home, class, park, car park, Tesco's, wherever. You've also got to look at different dogs have got different arousal levels. Now, arousal is not a naughty word. Arousal just means level of excitement. Yeah? So what you've got is some dogs are calmer in class because they know it's relaxed, they know it's controlled, they know all the other dogs are X meters away in their own bubble or in their own space. Some dogs can get overexcited when they're outside. Some dogs are calmer. Some dogs can be overexcited when they're inside. But if you look at my dog can do it at home, that's because it's relaxing. Well, look at me, I'm sat chilling with my chair, right? Can't do this outside. 44 degrees. Cold. Yeah. Some shorts on, t-shirts on, radiator on, drying some stuff. You know? Good to look at the environment. It's a different thing outside. You know? Well, yeah, teeth in. Arousal levels. Some dogs can get very excited very quickly as soon as they go outside. They do calm. But if you get too excited, the brain just goes turned off. And that's it. Call it a puppy brain fart. Right? Adults get it. I get it. I'm going to shop for a loaf of bread and come back with 4 pints of milk. And an Easter egg. But what you've got is you've got to try and keep that arousal level lower. Yeah. So that's why when you come to class, whether they're indoors or outdoors, there's exercises, chats and discussions, exercises, chats and discussions. So the arousal levels go up and down. They don't keep going up, 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 up. Right? Now, when you look at your training or the gap, 1 hour a week for an exercise class is enough. Right? So that's why I run weekly classes. And it's 1 hour a week, 168 hours in a week. Right? I get your dog for 1 hour. And if I don't, I get you with your dog for an hour. So the other 167 hours are all you. But your dog's still going to need daily practice. And they say, oh, how often do I need to do it? Well, it's as often as you want. Keep within your parameters, keep within your boundaries of arousal levels, focus levels, that sort of thing. Practice the easy stuff. If they don't get it, it's us. Right? Dogs are never stubborn. Yeah, they're just learning. Yawning. They're just learning, and if they don't understand, it's us. Yeah, it's completely normal. Your dog's not failing you. You know, you're not failing your dog. It's just it can be very difficult. Now, what you've got is you'll see things in class, and then you take it home where the environment is arguably easier, and your dog still can't do it. That's not because it's harder at home, and it might not be because you're not doing it wrong. It's because of sometimes it can be harder, sometimes it can be easier. It's about finding the right time to train and the right time to practice. So the right time to train, the right time to practice can be different times on different days. So what you've got is, come back in a minute. So what you've got is learning isn't the same all the time. You know? Dogs don't disobey. They don't even fully understand what disobeying is. And progress is up and down and up and down. So what you've got to think of is, you flip it around a bit. Instead of saying, my dog knows this, think, my dog is still learning this in this environment. So you might have a list of all these exercises, but can you do all these exercises in all these environments? For example, reading a book. Can we read a book when it's quiet at bedtime? With a cup of tea. Can you read a book when the kids have just come home from school? Can you read a book at a football match when there's thousands of people screaming? Can you read a book when you're on the bus? It's not the book, it's the environment. So it's not the exercise, it's where you do it. Now, if you still struggle when you go outside, it doesn't mean you failed, it just means it's practice. Just keep practicing. Now, I'm not saying practice reading your book at a football match, because eventually you'll be able to do it. Depends on your support as well. Train a little bit at a time. I work with 3Ds, like a lot of trainers do: distance, duration, distraction. And what you've got to do, make it really easy. Build up by different levels of distractions. It's like house to garden to quiet street to busy street to busier street, park, off lead, on lead. Expectations, lower them. Or in dog training terms, decrease the criteria to achieve the desired objective. There you go. Ask for something simple. For example, a stay. Instead of saying, I'm going to do a 8-minute stay with my dog, and they're going to be 5 meters away and they're off lead. How about, I know they can't do it, I'm going to do 20 seconds on lead, I'm going to be right next to my dog. Decrease the 3Ds, make it easier. What about the value of the stuff they're going to get at the end? What's in it for them? So what you've got to look at is, look at the treats. I talk about the treats: edible, physical, verbal. What's in it for them? Is it a gravy bone? Is it boring bag of biscuits? Is it a chicken? Is it a cooked chicken? Is it nice and warm? Has it got other stuff in it? Is it cheese? Is it squeezy cheese? Is it crumbly cheese? Is it grated? Oh yeah, we're talking good stuff now. How about liver paste? Oh yeah, is it some of that? Look at the treats. Look at the toys. You might have a breed specific toy. Tennis balls, they're all breed specific, or nearly all. Look at the engagement, right, of what you're getting from your dog if they give you this action to get this reward, right? You don't have to do it a lot. An hour a week is what I do. How about you do the same? Yeah. 10 minutes a day, innit? 10 minutes broke up into 3 to 5 sessions. So it can be quite simple. If you just break it down, make it easy, and build on it a little bit each time. So class is there to help you progress. Yeah, it's not there to, that's it, I can do it. It's there, that's your first step. Obviously, there's other classes which can help with the other steps. But real life, there's a cliche coming up, I wrote this a bit daft. Real life's your training ground, not your class. If you can do a sit, you can do a sit. It's then down to where, how long, what next time. I would say, what happens if 5 German Shepherds come around the corner? What are you going to do? Always plan for it. Proactivity over reactivity wins every day. Yeah. So look at the list of things you want to get your dog used to and socialise. These are all things you can work with, not avoid. So look at dog's behaviour. Is it different at home? Is it different outside? It's going to be. Look at kids. I've got a 5-year-old and a 10-year-old. Are they different at home on a Monday morning when they go to school? Or are they different at a weekend if I say, right, we're going to seaside? Yeah? It's not bad training. It's just practice. It's all part of it. Real progress and real learning starts when you start taking them out to different places. Pick one thing to practice and just do that for a week. Keep your sessions really short, nice and positive. Just message me if you've got any help. If you need any help, you'll find dogs might be good in class, dogs might be good at home, and then you go home or you come to class and they're completely opposite. It's just the environmental factor. It's where they are, which can be overwhelming, underwhelming. It is just practice. So, message me with any queries. But training starts in the class and continues until, well, forever. But always learning. Spongy brains. Message me with any queries. Message me on Messenger, WhatsApp, anywhere. Like it, subscribe if you want to, and share it to anyone that might get any advice from it. I'll see you all very soon and have a great week. Cheers then. Bye bye.